So hello viewers, welcome back to another review video. I hope you all are doing fantastic. So without wasting your time, let's get started. Station 19, Season 7, Episode 4. Review titled, Trouble Man. What an incredibly intense hour. The tension ran high and deep with Station 19, Season 7, Episode 4, and it feels like we're at a turning point in the season that can change the path of the series and the fate of many of these characters. For what essentially amounts to a bottle episode, there was so much fraught tension within this hour, it was enough to keep you on edge from beginning to end. Returning Beckett's axe. It had to be one of the longest shifts we've ever seen in this series, and by the end of it, it may have resulted in Station 19 being down another firefighter with more pending. But first, we have to give proper accolades to Station 19's own Stefania Spampinato for her directorial debut on the series. She did a fantastic job directing this installment and had quite the task ahead of her based on much of the content crammed into this hour. It was nothing short of an emotional roller coaster, as it felt as if we witnessed Station 19 splinter right before our eyes. We know 19 to be a family, and that's not to say that they didn't exude some of that within the hour, but for the most part, we saw so much tension between the crew and Andy at her absolute wit's end. And with budget cuts on the horizon, the station operation with limited resources, and the inevitable call for them to lose some of their own, you could cut the tension with a knife. First, we must wonder if anything could have been done differently to prevent some of what we see. Sullivan had the wherewithal to ask Natasha Ross if their relationship and the deal she struck with the mayor had anything to do with what they're experiencing right now. She didn't definitively say it didn't, but it has to be at least part of it. It's hard not to buy into the notion that some of what they're dealing with is a direct result of her presence in the position and the scandal. It's as if everyone and everything may be paying the price for this relationship, but it also feels like it has to be so much bigger than this. Andy accused Ross of being selfish and only looking out for herself. It was something said in the heat of the moment after a grueling day that pulled her at all ends in ways she never could have imagined. But as out of line as she was to approach Natasha the way she did, you also couldn't blame her for trying to figure out what was happening. It seemed like overnight they were losing resources and not getting the proper aid they needed, and she was basically expected to cut down the budget as best as she could and entertain getting rid of more people even though they had just lost Jack. It sounds like a vendetta is happening within all of this, and it connects to Natasha, but we also have to believe that what she said about her trying to keep her position, to keep someone worse from getting there, is true. So if you have liked our video, don't forget to subscribe our channel, and also press the bell icon so you can see notifications for all upcoming latest videos. Thank you.